Beautiful people, happy Thursday? I think it's Thursday, April 16th. Today is day 6 on our continued journey of don't make assumptions. So that means it's day 27 since we started this journey of thinking about thinking, understanding fear. And really, when you understand fear, it's radical understanding. You're getting to the root of everything. And I say this often, everything is everything. Now, today's lesson, when I wrote it, if I were to give it a title, it would be advice for the relationships, and relationship advice coming from the single guy. It's fascinating to me that majority of relationships break up because of assumptions or expectations. And since this lesson is talking about assumptions, I will stick with that one. We make assumptions about what we think our partners know. And it's interesting, my son and I are working our way through Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and in the episode we just watched, the episode ended with Will, Carlton, and Uncle Phil talking about, their partners and us making assumptions about what they want. And how many times have we heard or even said to someone, whether it's a romantic relationship or a family relationship or a friend relationship, you should have known. If individuals don't do what we assume they are going to do, think, feel, that seems to be the natural answer. You should have known. But when you get into any type of relationship, that's a dangerous position to be in. But then the flip side is so many times we'll also get into a relationship with someone and then we justify why we like that person. And for a lot of the times, we only see what we want to see and try and avoid the things we don't want to see. Either making assumptions that they'll change, that you can fix it, that things will be different. But at the end of the day, you're just lying to yourself to make it right. And that's really what assumptions come down to, is we tell ourselves stories, we tell ourselves lies, and then we eventually start to believe those lies and the stories that we tell ourselves. To me, love is energy. Energy, nothing can be created or destroyed, it just changes forms. You shouldn't have to make assumptions about anybody if you have the ability to ask the right questions. Because real love, being real energy, at the end of the day is accepting people the way they are rather than trying to change them into who you want them to be. Again, this is romantic relationships, family, friends. When we can come to that point of just accepting others for who they are, we avoid making assumptions, we avoid taking things personally, and we avoid a whole lot of emotional drama that comes with it. So imagine the day that you stop making assumptions about your partner, about your children, about your friends, about your parents, and then eventually everyone else that you ever come into contact with. That person at the grocery store who didn't open the door for you. When you have that ability to not make assumptions, your way of communicating will change completely. And your relationships will no longer suffer from conflicts created by mistaken assumptions. And of course, when you don't make assumptions, your word becomes impeccable. So it's a fascinating journey we're all on. And I always say it's progress, not perfection. If you catch yourself making assumptions and then taking things personally, that's okay, because those are the learning moments. Those are those moments that we're all brought back to a center point to find deeper understandings, deeper truths about ourselves. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. I am, for one, looking forward to warmer temperatures eventually someday coming. Another blizzard here in Guelph this morning that was completely unexpected. But isn't that fascinating with the weather? Don't make assumptions. It could change in any minute, and even the weather people are just trying to model scenarios. So I love you all. I hope you are staying safe, staying well, and using this opportunity as a gift to work on yourself and go to better areas within your own mind and be able to find peace.